First pose is Marichyasana 1. You'll be bending your left leg. Catch the fingers behind the knee, these two fingers behind the knee. The fingers go inside that cave of the knee, that softness, left leg. And when you do this now, the tendons you're slightly bringing apart, making space, lift the leg up and allow the foot to almost dangle. Keep the right hand where it is, catch the left hand by the ankle, and bring the heel in close to you. Now, there's various levels of blankets, thin to thicker to multiple blankets. What you need is what you should be taking now, where you can maintain this upright position of the pelvis. I don't want you starting shifting back already, okay? So you should feel that now this foot, if you lift up and come forward with your trunk against your shin, then descend the buttock bone straight down, that the foot actively has the malasana action. Now to improve the foot of Marichyasana, I'd like you to catch your left thumb to the inside of your left heel, roll it out slightly. With your hand at the big toe, put the toe slightly in the direction of the right inner thigh. Okay? Now if you look, roll the knee slightly in so you can see, roll the knee in towards the right so you can see from the ankle bone to the outer heel, this space opens up. I know it will. From the ankle to the heel, here is opening up. It tends to collapse like so. At least let's start properly. From the heel up, the outer skirt of the foot down, and the toe at a slight diagonal. The first part of the position is a twist. Inhale and raise the arm up. On exhalation, come forward and bring the trunk and the arm and your shoulder beyond the knee. Go beyond the knee with the outside of your deltoid. Keep moving forward, beyond. See if you can go well beyond. Now, in doing so, for a moment now, catch a hold of your foot. Press to the ball point of the foot here, evenly. Yeah, more so that the ball point is fully extended. Now, what kind of movement do you have with your arm? Can you bring it around the leg? Now, before you do, I'd like you to begin this inward rotation of the arm. Bring the hand back. Now, pause here. So I'm having you pause at this position here to understand bent elbow, inward rotation, and the flexed hand. Now look, when I have my hand here against, it doesn't matter where the hand is. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. What I want you to get a sensation of is this scrubbing up action of your inner arm against the leg. Scrub it up. You see how I pump it forward? Push it back, scrub it up. That will help in the forward bending segment. But first the twist. So now here's the arm moving back, the bent elbow flexion, the palm up, and you inch the hand along your buttock, along the left waist. On exhalation, throw the right arm behind, and with your left hand, can you catch the right wrist? Raise yourself up. Look forward towards me. So now the foot has already changed. Turn the toe in, take the heel slightly out. That's right. Descend the outer edge of your left foot. Now maintain an upward position and understand our malasana knees abducting or adducting. They're not abducting, they're not going out. They have to roll in. Roll in against your body, lift up, pull firmly back with the arm of your right side. But now, on an exhalation, you must come around the arms like a garland around your shin. And as you come forward, here is this scrubbing up of the arm against your shin. With each exhalation, come forward. The forward position is to take the chest, lungs in a level way over the forward leg. Now, as you move your body of your left ribs around to the right, strive to roll the knee from the outside in. With each exhalation, bring forward the right chest. Yeah. So it may be best for some to have a strap in order to make this more level. Catch and drop the shoulder down. Striving to have this portion of the trunk in a level position, and now on an exhalation, release the head. The release of the head the forward extension of the chin, the grip of how the arms are clasped and slightly pulled back, and fourthly, the inner work of the abdominal region drawn in helps you to go forward, exhale, and take the head down. So there is abdominal action, arm action, hand action. Take another inhalation and inhale and come up. Now, just for a moment, Amy, sit up on this blanket and go once more. Okay. How'd that go, by the way? Okay. So now, Amy, you can see when you have the extra support, you've made more of a lock in here. And I can bring what I had with Brucey. She actually had to take a strap. But see, that's what's coming forward. How's that? Better on the higher blanket?
Yes.
Okay. All right, everyone, side two. The right leg. Catch the fingers behind the knee. Slightly peel apart here to go inside, and you'll see the leg has an ease, a passivity as it comes down, almost a hangability from your hand is up and the shin is down. Now, keeping the left hand longer because you can keep the lift of the inner leg. With the right hand, catch the heel in. Now, immediately as you've catched the heel in, recognize, can you stand on the foot? Are you able to come forward and lift up? If you can't, then you may have to double or triple the blanket up. Some sides are different. For me, it is different due to the lack of flexion here. Now, toes in. Adjust with your thumb. You're catching here at the inner heel. You understand what you're doing. Don't overdo. Don't overdo the foot. It's too much, Brucey, turning in like this. So it's a little bit less. That's better. Okay. Inhale and stretch the top arm up. All the while, let's see the feet through the ball points. Spread the toes. Ball points more. Yeah, that's it, Peg. So now with this upward lift, exhale and come forward. Now, this side, let's experiment what's called like a comparative study. Come back up. Let's identify something else that's difficult in this pose. The relationship of the your right abdomen, lower your arms, your right abdomen with the inside of your thigh. So side one we went for, it is reasonably okay. Let's look at this. This scalpel is a hand that turns down. We talked about this in the class yesterday, correct? And the presentation of the arm like so. So when I turn my hand this way, lean back and catch as much as I can here. I'm almost running my thumb at the thigh crease, across the iliac crest, right abdomen to the left. And now as I come forward, I can present this side armpit, and I've taken care of all of this because it has to come inside the leg. If it's behind the leg, this trunk behind the leg, you can't go very far. But if you do these sort of round, rolling, not very symmetrical positions, you get somewhere, do you not? Okay, now extend the arm. Do you feel that you've come lower down?
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, so that comparative study was effective. The knee should do what in Malasana and here in Marichyasana? Roll the knee from the outside in. Keep the outside, the heel pressing. You won't catch much with this foot here. And now, exhale, rotate, bend the elbow. It's not so much a throwing, but you might find there will be something like this where the lower arm and wrist can be thrown back. What does it touch? Now the opposite hand, come up. So once you've made the grip, if possible, the right hand is catching the left wrist. And now raise yourself upright. Here again, adjust the foot, coming upright more, slightly more, so the foot keeps that slight inward turn. So as you raise yourself up, Kelly, turn your trunk towards the side wall, yeah, and then look out over the big toe, but bring yourself more upright. Can everybody come upright more? I know it's not an easy thing to raise yourself up. Upright slightly more, and now on exhalation, bring yourself around. There has to be a certain amount of the scrubbing up action of the first pose, of the whole inside of the arm, at the inside of the bicep, rolling up the shin in order to take you forward. That has to happen. The bottom leg, the bent knee on the the left leg has to descend down. Take a smooth inhalation and a smooth exhalation. So the bound arm is holding the open arm. The bound arm is the left. If possible, it holds the right. Otherwise, Guruji says in Light on Yoga, vice versa. There can be a release of that. You might have to hold your fingers or you hold a strap. Now, remember the scrubbing up action of the bottom. So that's good, Peg. So come around like so. Sorry, if I cut uncomfortably. And now exhale the left side of the body. Are you stamping down through the left leg? Are you extending through the ball point? Another inhalation on exhalation. Inward and spread of the abdomen, and not with tension of the abdomen, but there has to be sort of an invigoration of the abdominal region in order to bring yourself closer to the leg. In the beginning, there is a little falling out of the front leg, so you strive to roll it from outside in. And now inhale and come up. Release the arms, stretch the leg out in front, and the fingers by your side. That is Marichyasana 1.